No, I'm gonna tell you why I rock with this guy, man. He been rocking with us for a long time now. I remember I always tell these stories because I think it's important. But I remember he came to South by Southwest and blessed our stage. I remember him coming up on this show and being very transparent, open, and honest with us. And I always pay attention to what he got going on. And so now that he has this new project out, we was able to get him on the show. They said, Ugly God is available. I said, bring him on the show. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Ugly God is here. Bumps and bruises, baby.
Man.
Woo, debut.
We'll get to the music, man. Let's start with two things.
Yeah.
You can't be Ugly God if you looking this good, man. What's happening with you, bro?
Man,
you look like you slimming down, leaning out. What's going on?
So I never really ate too much meat, but just recently I really kind of stopped. I will every now and then.
Okay.
No fast food, no junk food. My bad, I'm not loud enough. So I barely eat meat. I will, like, if that's in front of my face or I come to New York and these niggas talk about going to get steak and shit, I'll pop out. But no fast food, no junk food, no sodas. I only drink water, and I run every single day and work out every day.
Every single day?
Every single day.
How many miles?
Like 3.
Good
like
shit.
3 in the morning, and like sometimes I do 3 at night.
Do you actually run outside or you on a treadmill?
Outside.
So
nonstop.
Nonstop. What when did this happen? Like what moment in your life happened that put you on this route?
Now we just growing, we evolving.
Okay.
You can't evolve and just look the same.
Okay.
My man, Ugly God, man. Shit. Are we gonna see a name change soon? Too?
Sexy God.
Nah, I don't know. I'm staying.
Pretty God.
Nah. Yeah.
Just God.
Pretty God, sexy guy. You want to throw one in there?
Healthy God.
Healthy God.
Healthy
Yeah.
God. Lean
Okay.
God.
Lean God.
Lean God. You like that? Does that affect now your creative process? Do you think being healthy, being physically healthy, helps you in a mental way?
Yes, it makes me not more confident because I was always the most confident nigga, of course, but like it feels good. It feels great. Yeah. So walk out with my chest even though I don't got one.
Yeah, but you cut up though. You probably got abs, you got a whole thing going?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I'm actually that's what I've been trying to work on for the last month though.
That's a waste of skinny dog. That's a waste of skinny.
Yeah.
Skinny God. No, right? No.
Are women reacting to you differently? Do you find that?
I wouldn't know. I've been just staying out the way really and off the internet and stuff, so I wouldn't even know.
Wow.
Like
even during the summer, you not
Yeah.
okay.
I ain't been a city boy this summer.
Right.
I popped back on the internet as soon as I told everybody my release date to my album, and then I've been active on the internet. Whole time I've been just go.
So you took a fasting from the internet.
Yeah.
How does that help you? What effect has that had on you?
It's so much bullshit going on, and I'd rather just not see that shit. And I'd rather not get inspired by, people doing shit. You know?
Okay.
Does it make it harder when you return though?
Kinda, but I'm confident in what the fuck I'm putting out. So it's gonna slide.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, this is interesting. Ugly God is here, man. So what about your wardrobe? You got a new wardrobe plus you doing a handkerchief around the neck. I think I might have.
Yeah, so as far as my wardrobe, I do dress a little different because
No.
I'm not a bony nigga, but I can wear skinny nigga shit now. Skinny niggas look tight and certain shit. And then for the most part, I got too small for most of my clothes, so I had to switch all that up.
Damn, you wearing a suit yet?
I don't think I ain't one of them type of dudes.
Okay.
Ain't going that far.
I really, if I even go to like a BT Awards, I'm being that bitch with some basketball shorts and a muscle shirt.
In a muscle shirt. That's your goals.
Nike slippers.
Nike
all
slippers.
Clean though, I bet you.
What
Fresh
color
out
socks?
the pack.
What color socks?
Black.
Damn, you're doing a gangster right there. I know you put out just a little something. But the title of this album is Bumps and Bruises, which I it has to be, and I got to give you credit, man, because we searched high and wide to find the leak. There's always an album leak, and we could not find the album leak.
That is, I swear, that be niggas' faults. Like between them trusting people and sending it to people that they feel like they can trust, and then that person be like, hey, listen to this, but don't show anybody. And it's a whole bunch of niggas sending it to each other, telling them don't show anybody. Or I feel like sometimes it be a fucking dick riding ass engineer who has the fucking album and just decides to do some shady shit. So yeah.
or sometimes you may do it to yourself, accidentally. Or intentionally.
I think as far as songs leak, somebody will leak their song, but as far as the album, you lose too much money off of leaking the album. Unless it's somebody just super upset about their situation or their deal, and they be like, "Fuck it, I'm leaking my shit."
They're leaking it. Okay. Yeah. Now, what happened with you in this email I read about that you emailed about 100 songs?
All right, so
that wasn't the same thing as leaking your. No. That's like leaking 10 albums right there, though.
So I actually got lucky with this. So I work on music every single day. I've said this before, whether it's me making a beat, me writing without a beat, anything like music related, every single day, which is good. But so I have a Dropbox link that had about 100 songs in it, even though I have like 300 or 400 songs. Might have like 500 songs. But anyway, there's one specific Dropbox link. I emailed it to a fan by accident. Thank you. This water in the coffee cup.
Oh, yeah.
So you gonna just pump fake me like this?
What you mean? You thought it was coffee? We can get you that, too.
You want the coffee?
No, we good. Okay. No, I messed with the water, though.
Okay.
But
coffee god.
So I accidentally emailed it to the wrong person. Somebody I've had contact with my email before. I typed in a letter, and the suggested pops up.
Yeah.
And then it just went from there. And then he tried to after I sent it to him. He tried to hold that shit for ransom, tried to make me buy my shit back. But what I did, I hurried up and closed the Dropbox link. And so, like, from nothing leaking since then, I'm pretty sure he just didn't download it. He thought he probably had that shit forever.
Yeah. And so now he has nothing.
Dummy.
How much was he trying to charge you? Like, what did he ask you for?
10 bands.
And this is somebody you did work with before.
Somebody. What's crazy, it's a producer that that got my email, and I don't even know how, but he ended up sending the beat that I actually fucked with, and I actually hopped on it. And what's crazy is in that Dropbox link, me and his song is in that Dropbox link. Well, it was.
It was?
Yeah, I don't think he heard it.
You ain't fucking with him no more.
No, putting them lyrics on a whole different beat now.
Yeah, what's his name? First name, don't do last name.
No.
Okay,
none.
you don't even give him no shine.
No shine.
Okay. I was just trying to give the warning flag for folks who may not know. You know.
But also kudos to you for not like sending some people over his way.
Nah, for
I know a lot of people would handle it like that.
You got people like that?
I don't know.
That's the right answer, bro.
Revenge God.
Revenge God. Okay, yeah, we still working on this name, y'all. So citizens, call up anytime you're ready. All right, Revenge God. Bumps and Bruises. Since I couldn't find the leak, I want to go inside. I like to go inside the songs and stuff. And the songs I did get was Hello and Lost in the Sauce. And Hello is with Lil Pump, right?
Yeah. That's not on the album.
That's not on the album?
I mean, I have 14 songs. I think they might be on there, but those were singles beforehand.
Okay, so that's the only thing I got. But you didn't put them on the album? It was listed as bonus.
Yeah. You
don't want to
bonus tracks, but that's not like my album is 14 songs. And those two were singles before the album.
Okay, so that's all I could find was the singles.
Yeah, you found something that's already out. Yeah, you didn't catch the W.
Yeah, he don't want to say it's a part of the album.
Catch the W, that's fucked.
Because the sequencing is so important.
Yeah, the sequencing is so well put together.
Yeah. And so, so he said I didn't catch the W.
You didn't catch the W. You're going to catch the W.
I'm going to catch the W? All right. Calculated God. Okay, maybe that's the name.
Sneaky God.
What kind of bumps and bruises, is it a significance behind the title?
I feel like it's significant to each person, however they, whatever,
How it affects you.
Yeah.
What kind of, have you been through some bumps and bruises since we saw each other last?
For sure.
What would be one, can you share any with us that was transformative for you though? You went through something that helped you grow?
Some super, super, super personal shit at home that made me grow up as a person, mature as a person, and really made me take a break from the internet stuff and made me not be into a lot of stuff I was into at the time. Not my hobbies and stuff, but certain shit I was into doing, saying, and being comfortable saying and putting out there. Like, now I realize a lot of shit I said, like, it's nobody's fucking business,
The way you prefaced it was super, super personal. I realize you're not going to tell us what it was.
Nah.
Okay. Anything that's happened that you could tell us? Because I want to see how, your process of growth.
Honestly, it's super personal.
It's super personal.
Super
okay,
personal.
nah, man. I all respect, bro. Yeah. That's I can respect that right now. How do you feel about yourself now as an artist? You've been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of success. You've been on Billboard charting songs now. Who are you today now?
Shit, Revenge God.
Revenge God.
Revenge against who?
Okay, Vengeance God.
Vengeance
Ooh,
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, it just I don't know. I'm getting older. I'm growing as a person. Like shit just comes with growth, and I just can't be the same nigga that came out of high school. You know.
Are you using your money differently?
I mean, I never really used it that much anyway. Like when I did use it, I would just buy like Nintendo shit and like. Cause I'm into Nintendo, I'm a Nintendo nigga, so my whole house is
That's
set
a new
up.
nickname right there.
Nintendo nigga.
Yeah. So like my whole house is decorated with Nintendo signs, old
wow.
vintage neon signs and stuff, and those type of things are like really the most expensive things I buy, and not like the chains and stuff. Which I might fuck around and get a chain after the album if I feel like.
But you mainly save and invest. That's what's up.
Yeah, Ugly God is here, but we're coming up
Not
with
invest. I need to.
You don't invest?
Yeah.
You just
no,
save.
we need to. No, you gonna tell me what to invest in, and I'm gonna trust you.
Yeah, listen. When
That's
I
called
give people,
inside trading.
what I do is I tell you what I've invested in and what's worked, and then you have to make that decision.
So I want you to tell me after the show because we can't give everybody the sauce.
Okay.
All
I mean,
right,
we exchange information. I'll text you some of the stock.
Yeah.
I'll text you one that I've invested in, and then I'm a firm believer in buying soil, having your own land. You know,
I'm thinking about you talking about buying dirt.
Hey man, dirt is worth a lot of money right
it's
now.
like oil.
Organic dirt,
Yeah.
man, you can sell
Water?
dirt. What? Come on, dirt god. But I'll definitely I'll let you know what those things are. Let's play. What you want to hear?
From the 3 songs
That we
we
got.
have.
What songs y'all have?
We got Hold Up, Lost in the Sauce, and Hello with Lil Pump.
We can play Hold Up.
Hold Up?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to play Hold Up and come back with the one and only Ugly God. This one got Takeoff on it. Sway the Morning, Shade 45.
Give him a name, Ugly guy. Sway need another alias,
Yeah, man. Whatever you feel, man. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. I'm not going to hit you.
I don't know. You so versatile.
Okay.
It takes some thinking. Because
Okay,
I can't give you a basic name.
What about Versatile God?
Yeah.
No?
Nah,
Too many syllables.
Yeah, too many. It didn't roll off the tongue,
yeah.
right?
Hey, yo,
Okay,
oh.
watch out.
Bay God.
What?
Bay God.
Bay God? Because I'm from Oakland?
Yeah.
No, you be snap God.
Snap God.
I was just trying to get some wheels turning, you know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah.
That was your purpose?
Yeah.
You got some wheels turning?
There we go.
Ugly God is here. I'm going to open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. Pump, man, working with, a lot of these guys, like a Pump, you don't always see in interviews. You don't, see them doing a whole, you only see them on their social. But, I met Pump at the Billboard Music Awards, and we had a brief moment where it's like, man, I want to come up on the show. I was like, shit, really? Mm-hmm. Come on up. And my daughter's just pushing me, Daddy, man, you need to get him on your show. Haven't got him on the show. But when you work with guys like a Lil Pump or Takeoff, how do y'all approach it? Like, you both got your own style, you got your own success. How do y'all approach songs? Is it just all fun and frivolous, or is it a game plan?
Not really. Now, I mean, I'm not sure how other people do songs with other people, but me personally, if I make a song with a certain vibe and I feel like a certain artist will snap God will do his thing on it, then I just attack it there. And if they fuck with it, they fuck with it. They want to hop on it, they do it. And if they don't, shit, I close that second verse my damn self.
Hey,
Okay, that's right. Ugly guy. Anybody ever not hop on it?
Yeah.
Ooh. Is that really, really, really personal too?
Nah. It's like my brother. I didn't send Yachty so many songs. He's like, nah, that's not it. But I sent him a few like, that's it. And then we got music.
Y'all got music?
Yeah, we got music.
Okay. Y'all got music coming?
We got music.
Okay, there it is.
Damn, it was like pulling teeth.
You so cryptic now, man.
Cryptic God.
He wasn't so cryptic when we first met, man.
Yeah.
He was giving us everything. Now,
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
now he's
Evolved.
Tracy. What you make of that?
Well, when you brought up Little Pump, it made me think of when Pump did that interview of J. Cole. And I felt like that was so important, just bridging different generations. If you could do an interview with an older artist, kind of like a big brother in the game, who would you want to learn game from?
I say Eminem.
MF Doom, damn.
Fucking go.
Man.
That makes sense for you.
That's dope.
Either MF or
MF Doom, that's great to hear.
and he's not too much of an older dude, but a guy that I really look up to and is really talented. Tyler.
Tyler the Creator.
Oh,
yeah,
I love
man.
That's a
that.
fucking boss.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Dude is brilliant, man. He's only done it his way.
Yes.
And then have that #1 album, just doing it his way.
His way.
See, that's he got a lot of integrity about him, and you be forced to think that integrity doesn't matter no more. You
That
know,
shit matters. That shit carries you a long way.
yeah. You think about that then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Has there been things that you had an opportunity to do that you said no to because of that?
Most things, which my manager gets pissed the fuck off at, but most things that's thrown or ideas that's thrown at me, I decline that shit because I do have a certain vision and a certain way I like going about things. And if I feel like that doesn't fit like my vision or like how I want to go about it, I just shut that shit out. And I guess I get called difficult for that shit, but like in the long run, it's gonna snap.
It's gonna snap.
It's
Snap
gonna
God
snap.
sitting there with Diva God.
Yeah.
What makes something a no? Is it like it's just too ghetto?
No, ghetto shit is tight. I fuck with the ghetto shit.
Okay, what is ghetto shit to you?
Just-
Examples.
I don't know. Just like I like that old classic, just down to earth ratchet shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that type of shit. But like as far as shit, what you asked, like the type of stuff I decline,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
why? It's whenever I feel like it's either doing too much, too generic, or like I don't know how to explain it.
Is it something somebody asked you to do, an opportunity you had, that you said it's just not me? Like I give you an opportunity, somebody offered me a chance to do a chicken commercial, and I was like, nah, I can't. I can't sell.
No.
Yeah, I know that's happened to a few people in the room, but there's certain things they've asked me to sell, so I can't do that. Like, yeah.
Now there's certain things that I don't want to name the
brand?
brands,
Yeah.
because I might just want to pick up that bread one day.
Yeah.
But certain stuff, I feel like it can make me look like a sellout.
Okay. So the product didn't align.
Like, yeah.
Just touching on that, because like there's a lot of people like a Pump or a Lil Skies or whatever that kind of, and this is not a diss, but like they kind of, the face tattoos, the crazy hair, the loud jewelry, and that sort of thing, and you're not even close to any of that stuff. I mean, do you have a sort of vision as far as like, I don't want to fall into what you see so much of nowadays in hip hop, that I want to stay kind of neutral so I can go in any direction and not look and sound like everybody else?
So it's like as far as the face tats and the sounding and the colorful shit, not that I try to stay away from that, but it's like that's just not me. So like I'm not that. So I don't try to stay away from that or try not to be like that or be in that box, whatever. That's just personally not me. It'd be worse if I tried to be like that, and then.
I like that, man. That's how I am. Shit, Snap
Sure.
God.
Snap God.
That's what's up. We're going to take some phone lines. 888-742-3345. Chris in Jersey, what's your thoughts?
Hey,
what up, big
Chris.
Chris?
Yo, what's good?
What up, Chris? Say what up,
What's
the ugly guy,
poppin'?
man.
First off, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of the show and of Ugly God. I've been fucking with your shit since I heard you for the first time in like 2016, and I was like, damn, this is fire. And I just heard that Pump track that y'all just played, the one with Pump.
Yeah.
Yo, that beat, you brought the best out of Pump right there. Like, that was a great collaboration.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Nice.
No, that's love. That's
Just
love.
compliments. Yeah, love counts.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was love. That was love.
Yeah, but maybe that's what it is. Good point. He feel like you brought the best out of Pump with that. Who made that track?
It's a guy named Fizzle, and it's somewhat of a producer. I think is like exclusive to Pump in a way, but he does do other songs and stuff.
Okay.
But for the most part, he's known for producing for Pump, like that heavy hitting ass shit, which kind of like made me come out different. And like the Takeoff joint too, like I never seen him get on a song like that either, the way he did. So it's like it's some chemistry shit. I don't know.
All right. Ugly God is here. Chris is on the line from Rochester. Two Chris's. Chris, what up?
Yo.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, man? What's your question for Ugly Guy?
Hey, I want to know if he's got any advice for any upcoming rappers. I'm trying to make it out the mud, you feel me? And I want to know how he kind of got started and how his grind went and kind of if he could shed some light on that.
Of course. So so for one important key, I feel like is the less people around, for one, is gonna be less difficult for you. The less people that know your business, it makes you more interesting to people. So I don't know what kind of rapper you are, what kind of music you make, but I think first coming out and just telling your story and stuff, and without people knowing who you are, makes people kind of uninterested or make them kind of like lean away from that. But like you come out with some fire shit on some exclusive ass like anonymous shit. I don't know, when you have to have people like wondering what the fuck. You know?
Who is this
Got
person?
you.
Leave some mystique.
Yeah.
Where when I was coming up in younger Snap God days,
Little Snap guy.
Little Snap God, that mystery was the allure. Where it's somewhere in recent years, because of the digital space, transparency became the allure, where everybody's giving you everything way too fast, right? Yes. So I think you're very keen to even recognize that. Did you get that, Chris?
I got that.
My man, you're a citizen.
Wait a moment.
Trey is in Virginia. What up, Trey? What you want to say?
Hey, Trey.
Hey, thanks, ugly guy. I ain't gonna lie. I've been rocking with you for a minute, man. I was just riding, listening to the radio show, and when I heard Ugly God, I've been tuned in, man. I'm supposed to be at work. I've been sitting in the car about 20 minutes.
Hey, bro, hey, look, some advice from me to you, but don't lose your job fucking around with me and Sway, bro. Look, bro, don't lose your job fucking around with us. But we appreciate the love. I do, for sure.
Get your money, Trey.
Yeah.
We want you to go ahead and buy his stuff.
Yeah.
You all right?
Absolutely. Hey, that new track was fire. I mean, fire, dog. It just keep getting better and better.
Good looks, man.
All right. Hey, Trey, get to work, man. You're a citizen.
Sweat about it.
All right. Man, make sure y'all follow this dude. He been supporting us. We support him.
Yes.
Bumps and Bruises is out tomorrow. Before you go, though, man, the citizens who couldn't call in put together a bunch of questions. And since you know about mystery, we call it the mystery sack.
Go ahead and reach in.
Dig deep, dig deep.
Put your hands into Sway's sack.
That sounds gross.
It's Sway's
You wrote that shit.
mystery
You
sack.
wrote that
I don't know where that came from.
45.
Snap God. All right, cool. 3 questions. Got to be.
Yes, my dude. So you reach in, one question at a time, read it out loud, answer honestly. Okay, let's go. Let's see.
If you had to switch lives with someone who was age 50 or older, who would it be and why? Nigga, Will motherfucking Smith. Is he older than 50?
Yeah.
About 50 years.
That's when he jumped out.
Yeah, that's when he jumped out the helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopter.
The
Yeah,
bungee
for
jump.
Will motherfucking Smith. Why? The fucking legend. That dude is, that man is so good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He had a dream and a vision and just straight chase that shit, and that shit worked the fuck out.
Will Smith is a hero.
Yes.
I like that, man. I like that.
Best
That's a
Instagram
great.
the game.
That's a great answer.
All right.
And he had that answer ready.
Yeah.
There's only
he
3
jumped
of them
on
in
it.
here.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, there's more than that. Go ahead, man. Don't
You
do
got 2 questions anyway?
You're giving away the mystery.
What you looking at me for?
I'm sorry.
Damn, Tracy.
What?
What is
If you
that?
had to swim in a pool full of cereal, what would you choose and what kind of milk? Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, man. That dude went hard
Classic
with that
forever.
shit. Damn, he went hard with that.
So you're drinking.
Pumped
Right.
his fist for that shit. Damn.
So you drinking cows or nuts?
I drink
Hey.
oat milk.
I like almond milk, actually.
Okay,
Which is
good.
crazy you asked about like nuts on some slick shit. But yeah, I'll drink nuts. Yeah, almond milk for sure. All right, let me see which one I'm feeling.
On some slick shit. Man.
I like this one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what that says right there.
I should be some bullshit.
Nah, man, I'll take real questions.
What's up?
What it say?
Damn, they have it in all caps and shit. What's one time you had to lie to someone? What was it about?
Oh, shit.
Man.
How many lies you told?
Goddamn!
But you know niggas be lying. So I gotta think. Because it said, what's one time I had to lie? I'm thinking about times I lied and I ain't have to. But this is the time I had to. So I'm trying to think when I had to.
Wow. Thought she wasn't having a city boy summer.
Just a,
okay.
Clicked.
So this is crazy. So before I started doing my thing, traveling, doing shows and shit, I've actually only seen one person perform before.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 21 Savage. And at the time, it was either I was 17 and I couldn't get in unless I was 18, or I might have been 20 or 19. I couldn't get in until I was 21.
Mm-hmm.
Lied to their bitch ass.
There you go.
And they took it.
And you got in?
I'm talking about it was so hard, but they took it. Like that's one time I had to lie.
You had to lie.
I had to lie. And that's the only concert I've ever been to and seen a nigga was 21 Savage.
That is, man. I like that, man. Man, it's fun talking to you, bro.
For sure.
Ugly guy, ladies and gentlemen. Bumps and bruises. Congratulations, man. Couple things stood out, man. I like the fact that you are conscious of being yourself, staying true to yourself.
For sure.
Pushing that integrity and not selling out. It's just principles that I don't hear a lot anymore. Like, people like, fuck it, I'm selling everything moving. You know, and so I can appreciate that. So you'll be around a long time.
For sure.
And also being very mindful of the way you use the internet.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Ugly guy, man. Make sure y'all follow this dude. If you don't follow him on social, you can at Ugly God. Okay, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Get Bumps and Bruises is out tomorrow. Make sure you streaming it. Check it out. He got 14 tracks on it, 2 bonus tracks. The sequence is so important. We didn't have the tracks, but we'll get them tonight at midnight.
Sure.
All right? Cool, man.